Well, yeah, my or our first ever horror show host full movie watch. Today I'm here with they call me Matthew 13, aka Matthew. Say hey, Matt.
Hey, so I'm sorry, the screen cut out for a second, so
Oh, really? Yeah, your
yeah,
audio
sorry.
kind of sounds a little weird too. I think that's just when it's recording. Maybe it won't be that way when we're done. But today we're watching Two-Headed Shark Attack, as you can tell by the thumbnail. That I'll be editing into the video afterwards, because this isn't a live stream. It's going to be a live chat afterwards, so you guys can comment on it when it's uploaded and while it's playing, so I can incorporate you guys into there somehow. We couldn't get Google Hangout to work yesterday, which we were going to start doing it yesterday, and so here we are today.
I think it might have been the link.
Yeah, I think it was too. There's like no problem with the other otherwise besides the link. So, are you ready for the countdown?
Oh, to click play?
Yeah.
Yep.
So when I say go, we'll hit play.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, this is back when they had all the flashy effects in the Asylum movies, like what was it? Alien versus flashy effects.
Hello?
Yeah, they did have.
I lost your audio for a second.
Oh, did you? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hmm. Yeah, this is back when they had all the flashy effects for the Asylum, like a Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus, where they had the white flashes or the quick cuts, and it was always really annoying.
Yeah.
Right when this movie started, you saw
The shark cam.
the shark cam. You can't have a shark movie without a shark cam. Actually, yes, you can. It's not as effective. Yeah, produced by David Michaelat, and he's produced all the Asylum movies, but Christopher Olin Ray, he stopped directing Asylum movies for some reason. I don't know what happened. Maybe got fired or he quit. But he directed this in Three-Headed Shark Attack. He directed Mega Shark versus Brachiosaurus, Mega Shark versus Colossus. I don't know what happened to him, but
Yeah, he did a lot of good ones.
yeah.
I remember he was gonna do Five-Headed, but that movie had a weird production.
Yeah, then they said some Steve Clark, not Steve Clark. He did the visual effects. What's his name? Nick Loyne was going to direct Five-Headed Shark Attack, but then I don't think he wanted his name credited on that. So he, because I'm just taking a guess here, because they changed the name to Nico D. Loyne. I'm like, okay, sure, that's a real person.
Yeah.
Since he's directed nothing since or after or before that, so.
The shark's pretty violent.
Yeah, I like how his teeth bend.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying. It just keeps flashing while it's eating them and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier with the flash
Yeah.
effects. It's like they did it worse in Mega Shark versus Giant Octopus because every single couple was like a flash, and then I actually counted how many people were on this bill. I'm trying to remember the number. It was over 20, because 26 people die in this movie, and 5 were in the beginning, and there's 2 survivors, so that would make it 21 people. I think 19 or 21, something. It's a big cast.
Not a lot of good ones.
Well, I mean, there's one hot chick, I think, and that's about it. Well, maybe 2.
Brooke Hogan.
Nah. It's Charlie
I forgot
O'Connell.
how bad her acting was in this.
Yeah, she acted kind of serious, and it just didn't work.
More like an asshole, really.
Really, that too. Where she slapped the girl and said, "Use the bitch." I can't wait for that part. Just for the record, I'm not into women hitting other women. It's a funny scene.
Yeah. It's just the movie.
And then we got Pex McGee over here.
He was kind of funny.
He was. I liked when he was. I don't want to spoil anything in case you guys haven't watched this yet. Which, if you have the movie, I'm assuming you already watched it. But his screams are just genuinely hilarious. He screams like a little bitch.
Yeah, he did.
When I first heard this was coming out, I'm like, I saw test footage of the special effects, and it was a whole different look. Well,
Yeah, wasn't it like one head was on top of the other or something?
Well, that was production drawings, but then when they did the actual visual effects, it had both heads side by side, but they had a scene where a diver was killed, and it was much more visual, like visible. And yeah, there was also the opening scene was actually different too. They had a shot where they're surfing, or they're skiing, and the shark just jumps by a side by, and it like swipes them instead of goes. It's like a cross.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do what?
Why would you just do the side thing when you could have shown both the heads eating?
Exactly. That's what I. The shark looks kind of smaller too in that shot, so I'm like, yeah, I'm glad they changed it because the shark is pretty big.
That's the one thing that disappointed me about Six-Headed, but we're not at that one yet.
Yeah. But I love how this shark constantly changes size and it goes into shallow water, then deep water, and they're like, you can't go into shallow water. 2 scenes later, attacks a couple people on a pier. It's like,
Yeah. Well, then, like, the heads change positions towards the end. It's just kind of weird.
yeah, spoilers, when they blow one of the heads off, it keeps changing sides.
Yeah.
Oh, I think this one cost like $1 million around there. I read on IMDb it was like $1 million, which is average for an asylum film until they got to like Sharknado, where it was like $3 million or something.
I think Sharknado 2 and 3 are the ones that have their biggest budgets.
Well, actually, I found out that Sharknado 1 and 2 both had $2 million budgets, and then Sharknado 3 had a 2.4. I'm sorry, I know all these numbers. And then 4, 5, and 6 have 3 million.
Oh, so it's those ones.
Yeah.
Well, the second and third one look kind of the best. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, I think 5 looked okay, but like 6 was it looked dirt cheap, and it wasn't. I was like, what?
It just looked kind of rushed.
Really rushed. I think they were tired too at that point.
Well, yeah. It's been like almost 5 years straight.
6 years straight.
Yeah.
Well, like 5.5, I'd say, because it was near the end of 2013 when they released Sharknado. So.
Yeah. I actually quite liked the design of the shark in this movie. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
Right.
My least favorite's Five-Headed.
Really? Yeah. Why? Because of the head on the almost spoilers again with the head on the tail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Six my favorite. Six-Headed.
Yeah. I think Five-Headed had the best visual effects, but it wasn't the best visual appeal.
Yeah. I think Six-Headed looked the most realistic to an actual great white.
It did, but it didn't move.
I like the black eyes and stuff.
Yeah, but it didn't move like a shark, like Five-Headed Shark did. But it looked more like a shark, though.
And I don't believe that guy's the only one that brought his phone on board.
Yeah.
No way.
No way.
And why don't they not want to bring their phones? I mean, they're on the ocean. It's not like they're going to work that good.
Yeah, I was on a whale watching trip one time, and my phone was almost dead the second we got on the boat, and I was like, oh my god, there's a 3-hour journey there and a 3-hour journey back. So I read a book like twice. Because I only brought one book in my phone. I'm like, oh, great. I was kind of like these people on the boat now. I was sitting on the bench outside. The reactions are just realistic. It's a basking shark. No, it's a megamouth. I forgot about that. One time, I was watching this with somebody else. I forgot who. I think it was my brother. And he's like, okay, which one's the hottest? I'm like, the one with the big boobs. And he's like, I think that's all of them.
Oh wait, what was going on, dude? I lost the internet connection for a second. I don't know why.
I said one time I was watching this with somebody, and I think it was my brother, and he said, okay, which one's the hottest to you? I'm like, the one with the big boobs. And he's like, I think that's all of them.
Oh, the Megamouth shark,
Yeah, I'm at the Mega Mouse Shark where they're trying to,
where he's
like,
trying to lift it up.
yeah, impossibly strength. It's possible
Yeah.
strength. I don't know. I think Carmen Electra and what's her name? The the one with the striped bikini, like the black and white, are the hottest two of the bunch. But other than that, it's kind of like a meh cast.
Yeah.
Let it
He
go.
should have lost his arm by now.
Yeah, he should have been dragged overboard.
What confuses me most about this is how that two-headed shark would be able to live for so long.
It's sci-fi.
Yeah. It's just
It,
so big.
yeah, that shot right there pushes the boat. It's like, and nobody saw it. No fin or anything. And how fast they pushed it. Everyone's just like, whoa.
They didn't notice that, but they noticed the Megamouth.
Well, the megamouth was above water on hitting the boat, but
Yeah.
I like how the like when the shark is swimming past the blood, it's like just little blood clots here and there.
Oh yeah, the shark roars too.
Oh yeah, they all do in the series. Not so much in 6, but uh, and 1, 3, and 5 headed shark attack. Uh, they've roared quite a bit.
Yeah, this series is kind of confusing because it goes from 2, 3, 5, 6. And just
I think what they're gonna do, I'm just taking a guess here, is that they're gonna go because they didn't have one-headed shark attack. So they went 2, 3, then they skip 4, but include 4 and 5, 6, then skip 7,
into
go 8
8.
and 9, and then go if they keep on going, and then skip. Maybe they'll probably do 10 now because that's like the big number, 10-headed shark attack. But I don't know, 9-headed shark attack doesn't sound that good.
8 does.
8 does, 8 and 10 do. I watched a review and I don't remember who. I think it was Albert versus the Asylum.
Whatever
Where
happened to him.
what? I know. I wonder how it happened to him. I think maybe he left the channel. But
He did? I don't really watch their channel that much besides his reviews.
right. But I'm subscribed to them. I never see his videos anymore. But the
That's too bad.
he was funny. Uh, but he had an idea where um if they had like a 10-headed shark attack, it'd just be a big ball of sharks just rolling around.
Like Critters 2.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea.
Well, they almost did that in 5-headed because the plot says that it was shaped like a starfish.
Yeah, which it wasn't. It was shaped like a
Wasn't
hand.
at all.
The foreheads kind of looked like a big hand, and then
But they also said that like it attacks a resort, and it really didn't.
it attacked a surfing competition, but that's about it.
And we didn't even see that. Barely.
So one person chomped, but then they still 5 other people died. I'm like, oh, I wish I got to see that.
And everybody's complaining on the boat.
Yeah, that's their drive. What do I do with this movie? You complain.
It's quite convenient in the whole ocean. There's an atoll nearby.
It's convenient. It's a blessing and a curse because it's an atoll, but it's safety for a while. I think this is filmed next to a bridge because I remember them showing behind the scenes where they were driving on a bridge and they're like, "Oh, there's the atoll we're going to be filming on."
Oh, I remember in 3-headed where like they're saying there's nowhere safe, but yet around them there's like an amusement park.
Oh shit!
What happened?
I just dropped my phone, but it's okay. It's got a pretty sturdy case. I dropped another phone too. Where's that? Just dropping shit left and right. It wasn't my computer this time. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I did that last time and I spilled coffee on it. Son of a bitch. Went down with my coffee. Sharks took their...
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, the crossfades.
Oh, yeah.
They're saying how, behind the scenes, they were like saying, "Oh, we had all this dialogue written, but it would be too long, so we just showed it in crossfades." I'm like, that's not how you do it.
This is early Asylum, so I don't get too mad.
Yeah, that's true too.
They try a little bit more now. I still haven't seen Zombies 2, though.
Well, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I wrote my review. It's not as good as the first, but it's pretty close.
Does it, like, tease a third one at the end?
No, I won't. I don't want to spoil too much, but it doesn't spoil. It doesn't tease a third one.
I know, but it doesn't, like, have a cliffhanger or anything about it.
No, I don't. If you want me to tell you, I'll tell you after. But it's a pretty cool twist. But it's not. It's not a cliffhanger though.
Like every Sharknado sequel did.
Yeah, except for the last one, which
And the second one, the first two didn't.
Yeah.
But then the third one did, with April dying or not.
Wait, that was pretty big at the time.
And the fourth one was just like a random Eiffel Tower just landed there. And then they never brought it up. They only brought it up once in the fifth one.
Oh, yeah, with Nova.
Yeah, so you're telling me we missed a whole movie where we could have saw Nova in Paris fighting Sharknadoes?
But you got to see Star Wars meets Jaws or something with Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens.
Yeah. And Las Vegas was only in 20 minutes, yet the whole marketing was about Las Vegas.
I know. But that was a pretty long opening scene.
Yeah.
You're like, okay,
That's a big crater.
No. It's a tide pool. Made by what, Godzilla?
Yeah.
Because
they're implying in this movie that the shark came from like the deep, since it killed a bunch of stuff from the deep.
Yeah.
Like the squid that's about to show up.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the squid. I just think it was the same basking shark, and then I'm like, oh wait, it's a squid. Because I don't think they directly say it's a squid or not. But oh man,
so many characters that we don't even like care about.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say we care. If you really got invested into this movie, I say there's about maybe 10 out of 20 that you kind of get to know, or maybe 15. But like, there's like a small group of characters we know nothing.
Is, they introduced the idea that cannibals are there. Wouldn't it have been cool if there was actually cannibals and we saw a bunch of cannibals get eaten by a two-headed shark?
Oh man, that wasn't in the budget.
Well, they just need to get like a few people, just have them. I don't know. Could have been cool.
Protein. That scene just passed, but it's like my favorite line in the movie. She's a mutilated, old, dead giant squid. Protein. That'd be like seeing a dead rabbit on the road and going, dinner.
Yeah.
I mean, would it be cool if they had a giant squid fight the two-headed shark like Avengers?
Yeah, they didn't show that scene.
Nah. They didn't even try to attack the Megamouth until it was already dead.
No, the only like multi-headed shark that we see actually kill other animals is five-headed.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I think the visual effects were really good in that movie. I mean, like
everything besides the story.
Yeah, the story was kind of straightforward. No real big thing about it. Nothing unique. It's just Jaws with
characters were just so annoying in that one.
Yeah. And
And I don't really see the point of having these two people just speak a foreign language the whole movie.
I know the guy who's the bald guy is like one of the producers or writers or something, and he
Yeah,
speaks
he's
English.
been in a few of the other ones too, I think.
Yeah, he was in Sharknado too. He was, I don't know what else he was in, but
I think it was in Crocosaurus.
yeah, he was in Crocosaurus. But yeah, he speaks English fine. I don't know why they had him.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the next Mega Shark.
Yeah, versus Moby Dick, hopefully.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Why would you be sunbathing at a time like this? I mean, you could be helping them if you're so worried about being out there.
No, they're just trying to make it look sexy, I guess. She didn't
Uh,
even want to go on the island either.
she does at the end.
You have to die.
So this is probably the best effect in the movie, where it eats this girl. But other than that, it's kind of, yeah. Well, it's hit and miss from here and on out.
Yeah, they repeat a lot of shots they already did with it swimming and stuff.
Yeah, they did that a couple times with 5 and 6, but not to the extent of 3 and 2. I
It
think
was
because
most
3.
annoying with 6 when they would just have random shots of like 5-headed.
Yeah. Oh wait, it growing back in its other head,
Yeah.
and it just like it just pops out. I liked in 3 when it grew another 3 heads.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good kill there.
Yeah, where it ripped her in half and then ate her. Was it her head or her arm? Her hand, I mean, because they said they found her hand later.
I think it might have been her hand, but it looked like a head.
Yeah. But that scene was the one I was talking about. They had a different visual effect for it. I think it looked about the same, but you could see more of the person getting ripped into instead of all the blood clotting. Yeah, see, there's her hand. So maybe that was her head.
I did, when I got 6-headed and I watched it again, I did notice there was actually an Easter egg to this movie in it.
Oh, what was it?
You know when they're in the shack and they get that like sketchbook out?
Yeah.
Like the first pages he turns to, you literally see the exact design of the two-headed shark at the bottom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's
It's like,
cool.
oh, I guess it looked like two-headed at one point.
I hate that how that in that movie they had they established that every time you cut a head off, another one grows in its place, like 2 more. But every time it was only like 1 head.
I think they might have been applying if you seriously damage it, but it was still getting its head chopped off. I think it would grow another one.
Yeah. I hope the same director comes back for 7-headed because I like the characters in 6.
Yeah, he had some actual like decent character development in that one.
Yeah, but a smaller body count, but that was made in way for more character development.
Well, that's what I like. I like when it's like a secluded, not like 5 when it was just at like a resort.
Yeah, where the shark doesn't even attack the resort.
I figured like a tsunami or a flood would hit and then it would go through buildings and stuff, but no.
No.
I guess she just thinks there isn't cannibals just because they found a pair of shark jaws.
No, they're shark-headed cannibals. That'd be something.
Yeah.
Not to mention, no one ever complains about the lack of clothing or the no shoes they have on. They never complain how sore or hot they are in this movie.
Maybe it was deleted scene.
Cut for timing.
Thing is, I actually don't have the DVD of this movie, so
Oh, you don't?
no, I had to watch it through streaming.
Mm.
Luckily, it's free on streaming.
It's got my arm. I like that they have the church element in this movie. It makes you think like there's this. I mean, when I saw the trailer, I thought it was like a demonic two-headed shark because of the church, but then it was just at the end. So
Yeah, when the guy beats it across. Spoiler alert.
yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it just didn't really do anything. It kind of reminded me of Jaws, so I appreciated it.
Mm. Which Jaws?
The first one.
Or when he beats it with the scuba tank. Huh?
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet, it's 40 years old.
Oh no, you mean where they blew it up with the oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
I was a little
Oh,
confused. I was like, when did they fight a shark off with? When did they fight Bruce off with the cross in Jaws?
well,
Oh,
I do remember how religious, or no, it was voodoo in the Revenge novel.
yeah, I read that
I wish,
twice.
I wish that was in the movie. Would have made more
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, exactly. It should have been, but then they went out on the route of it's just a vengeful shark, you know.
I think if they ever decided to remake Jaws, they should just like readapt the books into a trilogy or something.
Yeah,
Make the characters more likable, but
yeah. The characters in Jaws 1 are just despicable.
yeah, especially Hooper.
Hooper and Brody's kind of an asshole too.
He just gets drunk all the time.
Yeah, that was Quinn's job. Now it's two people's jobs.
Quint just wasn't in it all in the book, really.
No, it kind of appeared near the end.
Oh, she's telling her story about the blue shark.
Yeah. Was it a blue shark?
I think so. She said like a tiny blue shark came out to me and now I'm afraid of the ocean forever.
Yeah.
Didn't even do anything.
I know.
Just stared at her and swam away.
Yeah, but it was a blue shark. 6-foot blue shark.
Thing is, I actually watched this last week. 'Cause I hadn't seen it in forever.
Yeah, you were anticipating a 6-headed shark attack, and then we ended up starting with a 2-headed shark attack.
Oh, I think Six-Headed is the best one in the series.
Yeah.
Then it would probably
I like it.
Or 2.
Yeah. You just really don't like that design of 5-headed shark.
No, I enjoy it. It's kind of boring after a few times.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, we're watching 2-headed, then 3-headed next Saturday, and then, well, as long as it works with our schedules, then the Saturday after that we're watching 5, and the Saturday after that we'll watch 6. Make it a 4-month, or no, a month of multi-headed shark movies. Except for we're starting in March, late March. So.
Wait, so next week we'll do 3-headed, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that should work. Oh, the going in the water naked scene.
Yeah, back when sci-fi allowed nudity. One thing I'll notice is that, like, a lot of newer sci-fi films, like in the past year or two, have been a lot less gruesome than the ones from, like, the year prior or older.
But they keep having less gore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I watched Atlantic Rim Resurrection, and that had practically no gore in scenes that it probably could have.
Well, did Zombies 2 have gore?
Not as much as the first. It had some cool shots, but nothing too much.
I know there's a hippo in it.
Yeah, I thought that was cool that they actually included a hippo.
Because I remember in Zombies 2 they had a hippo show up, but they didn't have it do anything.
Oh, me and Zombies 1?
Yeah. Thing is, I actually rewatched the first Zombies a while ago.
Yeah.
Did you realize that there's a dolphin area in the zoo?
Yeah, they don't even have any aquatic creatures in that movie.
But in like the map that shows if they're infected or not, it shows the dolphins are infected. So there's zombie dolphins, we just don't see them.
Yeah. But even then, that movie is still pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's that big flaw in the CGI where you can see into the shark's mouth and you can see the slits of the gills.
Yeah.
You can't see that when shark opens its mouth. It's like its mouth is just an empty void. I guess he got his pick of the litter, big and small tits.
Yeah. I think the shark wants a pig.
Well, he has two choices, you know.
Yeah, they work together so well.
I know. You would think
It's
they
like
would be.
the one thing they say about why a two-headed shark wouldn't live, because they wouldn't work together.
Yeah. But if it was a smart two-headed shark, then maybe.
There's like a different explanation in each movie as to why it has so many heads.
Yeah.
Because in this one, they just don't explain it.
Well, they say it's just a natural phenomenon. They can't figure out why it grew so big. And the third one, I mean, the three-headed one.
It was like a mutated.
Yeah, from the garbage. And then
the fifth one was just like, well, they never like exactly explained it, but the old guy said that it might have been a new species.
Yeah.
Which I thought that would be interesting, because then that would explain why maybe with age they grow more heads.
Yeah. And then 6, it's like a government experiment, which I think it was eventually going to come to that anyways. You know, it's just the easiest explanation.
Yeah. Oh, here it goes. He's gonna take him out.
This part is like the funniest and.
Well, the guy just stands there while they're getting murdered. I would just swim away immediately.
Yeah, or. Well, he's probably enamored by how much their tits are shaking while they're dying.
Yeah.
Great acting, ladies. This one was pretty nasty too, and it chomps on him on the bottom.
Chomp. Yeah, it is.
I think they did an okay job with the 3D people models in this movie too.
Yeah, the effects aren't too bad for 2012 Asylum.
Nah. I know, and I watched behind the scenes of Deep Blue Sea too, and they actually have this thing. Well, now they do, where you can take a picture of somebody and then implement it into a 3D model on a computer, so it looks just like them.
Yeah, they have that stuff now.
Yeah, back then you had to recreate the whole person.
Well, now you can actually digitally de-age people in movies.
Yeah, that too.
That costs millions of dollars.
Yeah. I'm still wondering how much Deep Blue Sea 2 cost.
I don't know if we'll get Deep Blue Sea 3.
Yeah.
I actually still haven't seen Deep Blue Sea 2.
A lot of people hate it. I love it for what it is. But, I kind of guessed around what I saw and what I've compared to other Asylum and sci-fi movies. I'm like, I'd say it's around a $1.5 million budget, because there was nothing too extravagant, but it did look good. So, judging by when it came out and how much it cost in other films around that time, it's like I assume it's a little bit less than $2 million at least, or most, or whatever. When they find the spears,
start fighting with them. Yeah.
I think they nailed the characters in this movie. Oh, these are how college students would actually act. Oh no, these are how preschoolers would actually act. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah, you know, you're in college, right?
Yeah. I mean, there are some kids who probably would act like that, but they're anime kids at their table always shouting. So
yeah, there's a lot of that at my school.
it's annoying.
I never really got into anime too much.
Not me neither. My friend does though. He's been trying to get me into the 80s gory anime and stuff, but
I did watch the Godzilla anime.
Oh, how was that?
It's pretty decent. You have to watch all three to know if you actually like it, though. Because if you just watch one, you'll probably hate it.
Yeah. I don't know if I have the patience. Aren't they 2 hours long each or something?
Yeah, like an hour and 40 each.
Uh,
The third one's the best one because it has Ghidorah in it, but...
anything with Ghidorah. I'm excited for the new Godzilla movie, for sure.
Oh yeah, Godzilla versus Kong.
No, King of the Monsters.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited for both of them. I plan to review all the Godzilla and King Kong movies when Godzilla versus Kong's coming out. I was gonna do it this year, but I'm like, why do that when I can do it with Kong and Godzilla?
So you're gonna start reviewing old movies you already reviewed on your new channel?
Oh yeah, I was already
Well,
kind of
not
doing
really
that
your
on my
new
old
channel,
channel.
but like your main channel now.
Yeah, I was already kind of doing that on my new channel. Well, oldish, newish channel, um, because no, on Horror Show Entertainment, I was kind of doing that because I wanted to redo them, but now I can redo them again because I have another channel and get more thoughts out there. Because
Yeah, I didn't know you had such a big subscribers on your second channel.
yeah, it was one day it was 20,000, the next it was like 30,000. I'm like, holy shit! Not literally, but you know,
Oh, the earthquakes.
all the earthquakes.
Just every possible thing that can go wrong went wrong.
Yeah, like that Blondie's performance. I can't stand her.
Wasn't the shark kind of causing it too, though?
Yeah, like breaking the coral bed underneath her or something.
I didn't think coral could like make a land.
Yeah.
Be like the support for it.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that because I'm genuinely interested in why a coral bed would have found an island. They'll leave that
And
douchey.
just leave that one guy off a boat.
Imagine if they came back and he was like dead. I'd be like, oh, probably should have helped him. The editing in this is so wonky.
Yeah.
Like I've edited a lot of trailers and stuff, and I can. It's like it's really jarring how some of these movies got by the pre-production or production, post-production. I mean, and then there were a lot of characters still left.
Yeah, it's like an hour in. But no.
And then slap. Oh wait, slap. I love how the Cole is like just giggling in the background like a schoolgirl, like.
The smart guy is pretty much the only reasonable character in this movie.
Yeah. Even Jerry O'Connell's brother is kind of annoying with his, alright, everybody, let's get this show on the road, come on. I can't stand his voice.
Oh, the editing.
I know, cut.
They're just now checking on the girl.
Yeah, she must be running low on air by now. 3 hours later.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you. So you got Zombies 2 on DVD, right?
Yeah.
Did it have any special features?
Yeah, let me get it right here.
Hmm.
It's got a gag reel and a cast and director commentary.
Oh, commentary.
Yeah.
That's surprising because 6 had literally had nothing.
I know. I was like, damn it. One thing I didn't really care for is when they released Five-Headed Shark Attack on DVD in America, they released it in a pack with like Empire and Planet of the Sharks.
Yeah, that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah. I actually have 3 copies of Five-Headed Shark Attack. I have 2 from the UK on a single DVD and a single Blu-ray. Then I have that Shark Attack pack.
Well, it's gonna suck. Like if you have the whole series, just one of them's gonna be a 3-pack.
Yeah, that's why I don't know if you can see me or if you're. I got.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. I have two-headed shark attack, three-headed shark attack, five-headed shark attack. I also have these on Blu-ray, most of them. Six-headed shark attack, and the shark attack pack, so I can watch this on the computer. Because my DVD player on the computer won't play Region 2 or anything.
Oh, this is probably they find a hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't get why it hasn't attacked him already.
I know. It attacked those other people in the opening scene who were driving pretty much faster than that boat.
I don't know what's with the sharks in these movies, but they always stay like the same area.
Yeah.
They never just swim away.
Well, it's because they're on the hunt.
Well, it confuses me the most with six-headed.
Yeah. Because I was like, it's home, so. I mean, I gotta applaud them for their efforts. I mean, they did make a puppet two-headed shark, so.
Yeah, but I like that they did that, but it doesn't look anything like the CG model at all.
I know, it's pretty baffling.
Like the teeth are like all bent.
Yeah. I think if they... I think they made the CG model after they made the head, and they're like, okay, we gotta make some changes. Because that thing looks kind of goofy.
I don't know if they use any more models in the rest of the series.
No, they don't. It's kind of sad. Well, it would cost a lot more, too, because it's another head, another head, another head.
Well, they probably could have done a model in six-headed when it was breaking through the boat, since only like one head went through.
Yeah. Oh, the director of that movie was like saying, "Oh, this can be like the Dead Alive or the Evil Dead of shark movies, are really
He was
gory."
hyping it up a lot.
Yeah. And then I watched it, and like, it's not that gory.
He had enough gore.
I had enough, but I thought like five and two headed were the goriest. Because in that you actually got to see people get ripped apart. And then in six-headed Shark Attack, they took footage from five-headed Shark Attack and just, implemented that.
There's one death in six-headed, which we'll talk about when we get there, but it does not look good.
Oh, the one with the guy trying to kill the shark.
No, not that one. It
Which
was like
one?
when it first got on land and it killed that couple that just stood there.
I think that looked better than the guy just like the green screen guy.
No, like the girl gets bit by it, but then it leaves the body and it just walks away.
And the body is not even really chomped on or
Yeah,
anything.
she just has like some red dye on her.
Yeah. I thought that could have been a lot more effective. By the way, you can see the helicopter blades on the top. I never noticed that when they had the overview of the island.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think I might be second behind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, they're putting the gas on it. They conveniently had gas.
The what was it? Oh, I found out actually when I writing my first review for Cassette Shark Attack that the two black girls in the movies are actually sisters because both their last names are Sabay or something like that.
Hmm.
I'm like, I guess they kind of look alike, but
I feel like they should have brought like a few characters like back for another movie.
that would be cool. I kind of hope that Mark Atkins comes back to direct another multi-headed shark movie.
He probably would. He seemed like he'd rather do an anthology approach to it, though. Like each movie's completely disconnected, but they're somewhat connected.
Yeah, I had an idea for a seven-headed shark where you have the two survivors from the six-headed one, and they're still stuck on the island, and then a marriage party comes because Well, I thought of it, but I'm like, it wouldn't work because he owns that island. So I'm trying to find a way for maybe like some people come to rescue them, but it wouldn't be enough for a body count. So maybe like I don't know. I'm still trying to play around with it, but I want them to come back because they were good characters.
Hey, which part are you at exactly?
He's there. It's Charlie O'Connell and Cameron Electra looking at the island sinking. Now at the shark with the leg in its mouth. Now they're racing. Well, they've been racing for like 10 seconds, but yeah. I love this part where they're like in a pool in some shots. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay. Like, did you notice that they have some shots in there where they're like, you can clearly see they're in a pool?
Yeah. Oh, I never realized it was like the Shallows. Did you watch like the behind the scenes on that one?
Which one, the visual effects are?
Or like when they just like showed how they filmed it, they just had like a giant pool.
Yeah, it was all in a pool. It was really cool. That was actually pretty impressive for only $17 million.
And that girl just keeps screaming at them to get out of the water, even though they're like at least a mile away.
Yeah, I like how the other girl who screams, I'm not sure if we're talking about the same one, but she's screaming, but she's behind a whole bunch of trees, and she can't see them. Yet she
Yeah.
apparently... I love the part where that black chick is like, swam! It's like, God. Oh, Cole, you dick. I remember when I did a fan trailer for this movie, and the part where she just got out of the goddamn water, I added the part in Piranha 3D where they had in a trailer where someone said get out of the goddamn water, but they had a boom 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 sound effect in it. So I combined the two, saying "Get out of the goddamn water." It's pretty. It was clever for me to do that back then because I wasn't that clever back then. I was like, it sounds the same, so it should work. Now I'm working on a fan trailer for The Omen as well as Sci-Fi Creatures music video number 12, which
That's good.
yeah. Never have I been more amazed by two boats driving in the water.
They're two like really like with the line boats too.
Yeah. Get out of the water! Get out of the goddamn water! See, she's behind a whole bunch of trees. How is she able to see them?
It's sci-fi. I
I
mean,
think
how do they not
Zombie.
notice the shark fin on the boats?
Yeah. See, they're in the pool now. I think Zombies too had good continuity, actually, like with editing and stuff. Like it flowed pretty nicely. So I was impressed with that.
I mean, why would you shoot off a flare gun?
To get their attention. Which doesn't make sense because they're already on the way. How much faster can they go?
Well, it made them stop, so then it's just gonna get closer.
Yeah. They're driving, and yet the boat's now nowhere in sight. Like the big boat.
Oh, the guy fell out.
I like this guy's death. It's pretty funny. Where it just whips him in the air.
It's probably the best death.
Yeah. I bet there's a jellyfish.
I'm just amazed by this shark's size.
Yeah, it keeps changing.
It's at least 30 feet.
Maybe a little bit bigger, like 35.
The size from the shark in Jaws 3.
Yeah, that was a little too big. Yeah, the blood trail on the coming out of the leg was pretty cool too. But then when he gets thrown up in the air, there's no more blood coming out of his leg. Chomp. Well, let's turn around and see what happened to him. Do you ever notice when the boat gets tipped over, um, Cole is still on the boat? Like he's the first one to fall in, even though he's already off the boat.
Really? I didn't notice that.
Yeah, watch when it gets knocked over. You'll see Cole fall into the water, even though he's not on the boat anymore.
Oh, so like he already left the boat, but yeah, he still falls off.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just see the blue shirt, and you're like, ah, Cole, why? Why'd you have to ruin it?
Well, he's still in it right now.
Well, yeah, he's where I am. He still
Yeah,
is. Same when it
he
comes up.
hasn't jumped off yet.
Hmm.
Oh, now they're talking about how it has two heads.
Yeah, like the minimal dialogue they have about why it has two heads. I
Well,
know
the
he's
whole
jumping.
tagline was like it has like 6,000 teeth,
Yeah.
which they never have that as a tagline for any of the other ones.
I love how he left him and neither of them know how to work a boat. So it's like, oh, they're totally screwed. At least there's. Just imagine if people screaming on the beach were actually running around, like the shark was still gonna get them.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, shark's coming! They were both gonna leave him to die.
Just a bunch of screaming.
Oh, here it comes. You'll see Cole. Second guy to fall. Yeah, there he is. Did you see it?
Yeah, I think I'll see him right now. Because they're just grabbing him from the other boat right now.
Oh, I'll pause it for a second then. Yeah, sometimes when I do live streams, the movies come
Oh,
out of
okay.
sync
The
somehow.
boat just got tipped, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did see him fall out.
It's like, what?
Okay. So they're about to, the two people are about to die. I don't know if that's where you're at.
Yeah, I'm at them getting eaten right now, so I'm gonna wait a little bit longer.
Okay, I'll tell you when they meet their demise.
Is that before or after they're getting eaten?
Okay, they're getting eaten.
Alright, I'm about right where they're ending, where it's ended, so I'm gonna wait like maybe 5 more seconds.
Yeah, I don't know why. The videos run a little slow on the TV. I don't know why.
Yeah, it does that with me in obscure media too. It's like, what? The thing is, it never used to do that, so it's like, okay.
It's literally never buffered before. So.
Yeah.
I've never had as many computer problems as I've had since these last 2 days.
Yeah, same. With my new computer, it's like, ugh. No wonder it was so cheap.
I'm actually using my old computer for this. So,
Yeah.
because my new computer for some reason doesn't have a mic built into it, so
My new computer doesn't have a CD drive.
I don't have a CD drive at all. Which kind of sucks because then I can't like put put a full movie into editor or anything.
Well, you can get an external DVD drive and plug it in, and then put the movie in, and it'll work. But other than that, it won't work. If you put a movie
Okay,
in there.
so now they're chasing the other boat. They just picked up Cole.
Right? Cole's already back on land where I am.
Oh, right now he's just getting water in his face constantly.
Yeah, that's
Yelling.
pretty fun. I love how that character keeps on getting the crap kicked out of him. He totally deserves it. Let me know when they get back on land.
Yeah, they just got back on land and he's about to get punched.
Oh, gotta wait a little bit longer because I'm already past that. That's crazy. I love how they left the boat. Why would you leave the boat? The kids are not safe. They don't know what to do. Well, why don't you fix the boat and go get help?
Oh yeah, they just get on a boat to get over there.
Yeah.
It's like they almost want to die.
Sure. Almost.
But when I first watched this when I was like younger, dude, I think I was actually scared of it.
Well, I was probably, how old was I? I was 19 when this came out. It was pretty freaky when I first saw it, but it wasn't like terribly scary. It was just,
Let me see.
it was different.
I was 9 when I saw this.
So you're
9 or
15
10.
or 16?
16 in like a month.
Yeah, same. My birthday's in May as well.
May 13th is mine.
Yours is April 13th?
May 13th.
I'm May 27th.
So like 2 years ago, my birthday was actually on Friday 13th, which was pretty cool.
That's pretty, yeah. That is awesome.
The thing is, there was supposed to be a Jason movie to come out that year, but it got canceled.
Yeah, because the ratings didn't do good or something.
They just will never make a new one.
Yeah. It's so much easier than making like another Nightmare on Elm Street or something.
I've only actually seen like 3 of the Jason movies.
Oh, they're my favorite. I've seen them all.
I saw the first 2 and then Freddy vs. Jason, which is more of a Freddy movie, honestly.
Yeah, it's a Freddy movie with more Jason kills than Freddy kills.
Yeah, because Freddy only kills like 1 person in that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at the part where they're like all in a circle talking.
Yeah, same.
And like they're just now realizing who's missing.
I love that part where they're like, "Oh, they're missing 2, and them. God damn it!"
There's so many people in this movie.
Yeah, you kind of lose track of who's already died and who's still alive. I think the way you can tell
characters in the sequels.
Yeah, I think the people who are most notable are the people who are most annoying in this movie. Like everyone who you don't really get to know are not annoying.
All they have to do is sink the boat and they would get help.
Which isn't possible. You can send out help even if you don't scuttle the boat.
It's not in this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna. When I watched this with my dad when it first came out, he was like, "What the fuck? You don't have to scuttle a boat to get your signal out." I think someone just heard the word scuttle and was like, "We got to incorporate that in the movie somehow. Why do they have to sink the boat?" I mean, you kind of know the characters from like one-off lines, like that one guy with the black hair and a black shirt is kind of like a stoner guy because he's like, "Oh, you can't smoke out of it." or something. You get these little quirk character things about them, but it's not really anything to go
Like the
by.
only characters I really kind of like get to know are like the Brainiac guy, Brooke Hogan, and her friend, and then Cole,
Yeah,
and then the teachers kind of, but they just kind of were there.
yeah. Oh man. And then yeah, everyone else is kind of expendable.
It's kind of convenient that Brooke Hogan just like knows how to weld.
Yeah, of course she does. She's Brooke
She
Hogan.
was much better in Sand Sharks.
Yeah, I have to agree. Even though she's not a good actress in general.
I don't even think she really acts anymore.
No, she hasn't been in movies since like Two-Headed Shark Attack. She was supposed to be in Avalanche Sharks, but she
Yeah,
never.
but she didn't want to.
Yeah,
But then they have one of the guys from Sand Sharks in Avalanche Sharks, but he's a completely different character.
I know that was pretty funny. And then right before he dies, he's like, "I should go to New Jersey or whatever is it, or wherever they shot Sand Sharks." And it's like, so it's just like a prequel to Sand Sharks. Oh no, wait, he just died.
And then like they tease like space sharks at the end of it. That's the one thing we haven't seen.
Yeah, we have Sharknado 3 at the end. There's sharks in space.
I mean like
Or like a single movie.
alien sharks,
Yeah, yeah,
like
we haven't
sharks
seen
from Mars.
sharks. Mark. Just call it like a Mars shark. Mark.
Yeah, that was such a good ending, Sharknado 3, with the sharks going in space. That was just
Yeah,
I didn't think they would do that.
yeah. They always step up the game with the Sharknado movies and other movies. Like they don't try to repeat the same thing. They kind of like to one up their last movie in the series.
To be honest, the last Sharknado didn't really was a little more focused on the characters than the sharks.
Yeah, I don't really care for that one. It's probably one of my least favorites.
I think my
Although,
least favorite. I think my least favorite might be 4.
yeah, 4 or 6. I don't know which, but and then uh, it's like I don't know. Sharknado was just it was Sharknado 6 was just it was a nice send off. Like at the end, I was like, oh, that's nice. But then thinking back, I'm like, wow, that was stupid. Like
I
more than
think it
usual.
shouldn't have ended at 6.
Yeah, they should. I think they should have continued.
I think they should have split it up into 2 parts, 6 and 7.
Yeah,
With 6, I think they should have done like have Dolph Lundgren and Finn just travel through time and try and fix everything.
yeah. Seriously, they teased Dolph Lundgren at the end of Sharknado 5, and they don't
And
even
he's
have.
not there.
Yeah, because
And
he was
like for
doing.
most of the movie, it should just be Ian Ziering, Dolph Lundgren, and Tara Reid's head,
Yeah,
and then maybe towards the end everybody comes back, and
I
like they
love.
go back. Then he should have gone back to the first movie and like fixed everything.
Yeah,
But
I
then
love.
like at the end, like aliens show up or something, and they're the reason why the Sharknadoes happen.
Yeah,
Then have the last movie be like them having to destroy the aliens and the Sharknadoes while Finn tries to make everybody realize who they used to be, or something like that.
yeah. I like how they had John Hurd in there on the end of Sharknado 6 and just stock footage. It was pretty funny. It was well edited, though. I'll say that.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised they brought back his bar from the first movie, though.
His what?
I was kind of surprised they brought back his bar from the first movie and the sixth one.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
I don't know if they filmed it in the same place. I don't know.
Looks like it, but
Yeah. It kind of looked like it. I haven't watched it in a while.
yeah.
Oh, they're at the part where they're going to electrocute it.
Oh, it's coming near the electrical thing, but electrical net.
Yeah, it's like swimming near it and like telling them to
Okay.
go to the boat.
Yeah, they're on their way to
They
the
just
boat.
keep waving at them like they can see them.
I swear these people have 20/20 vision in this movie. Every single
This
one
is
of them.
why you have phones or walkie-talkies.
Yeah, Cole was like the only smart one in that regard. I don't know. I don't know what this shark is even roaring like. It's like a lion mixed with a truck.
It's weird.
It just goes roar.
I get buffered again. Huh?
Oh, your movie or
The movie, yeah.
you know what
I'm
pissed
like
me
at
off?
the part. I'm like at the part like where they just got on the boat.
Oh, I'll pause it for like 10 seconds. What would have really pissed me off is if the boat started shaking when the atoll was sinking. Like that would just make no sense. I'm at the part where she's putting on her scuba gear and he's like, "Damn, you're beautiful."
Oh, I'm not at that yet. It keeps buffering. I don't know why.
Uh,
Amazon's never done that.
it's just with your new computer or your old computer.
It's not. It's on my TV. It's not on my laptop. That's the thing.
How's your Wi-Fi connection?
I don't know. It like disconnected once.
Oh.
And there's the atoll sinking. Okay, yeah, I'm at the part where he says that. Yeah.
All right.
And she's like never welded before, but she knows how to weld.
This is true.
And why would they make Cole go? Like I
Um,
know you volunteered or whatever, but like that's the last person you should trust to like do that.
well, it's because he probably volunteered and was like, "Okay, I got a plan. Let me get out of here."
And he's stupid. He takes the boat like by himself, even though he knows it'll just attack him. He doesn't. He probably doesn't know how to drive a boat.
Yeah,
Cause I don't.
yeah, I kind of do, not really, but
It's because I live in the Midwest.
yeah.
It's getting bolder,
Boulder.
bolder.
Yeah, I know.
It looks weird overhead.
Yeah, it looks like it's a pair of wishbones. Don't you mean swim? Just kidding. This is a pretty cool kill where they have it above water and underwater.
I just took out the net.
Yeah, it's like one guy fell in, the other guy's like, "Okay, I guess I'll die too." And
Yeah,
there's
the probably
he's
just had nothing to do with them anymore, so they
yeah,
just
and
killed him.
if you see behind him, there's people in the water with them.
There was? I didn't see that.
Yeah, you'll see a couple maybe in the next shot. No, it's too close now. But there was like some shots where people are underwater with them, so they make sure they're okay.
Yeah, there's sometimes you can notice that in movies and it's just like, what?
Yeah, but here it's pretty blatantly obvious.
Well, it's like that in Halloween,
What?
like the original Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, did you notice, like, when it's like Lori walking and there's like leaves falling around her? If you
Yeah.
look around the whole other neighborhood, there's just no leaves at all.
Yeah. You could show
They
someone
filmed
just
in like
throwing.
California.
I mean, the rules they made up for this movie make it work, but the rules they made up are bullshit. Like, the shark is coming towards you because it hears the boat more than it hears the person swimming. But last time I checked, sharks just don't attack boats. Even
Yeah, it's kind of consistent. Like, the two-headed shark won't destroy a boat,
no,
like a big boat. The
not if it.
three-headed will. Five-headed won't. Six-headed will.
Yeah, dude, six-headed was pretty cool when it attacked the boat. The flasher comes at me, two-headed shark. We got like 20 minutes left. I love how there were so many characters left up in the last 20 minutes. Like, okay, we gotta get this person, this person. Everyone's gonna die.
That's why having a smaller cast is good.
Yeah.
Just look at the original Alien or Predator.
Yeah. I'm actually reading the Alien novelization. I'm almost done with it. I'm reading it for a second time. It's really good.
I've read the first 3 novelizations. I tried to read Resurrection, but I never finished it.
Yeah, I've read some of the second, but I haven't read the third one yet. I heard it was really good though.
Yeah, I enjoy the Alien 3, but I don't love it.
I'm more of an Alien fan than an Aliens fan, but a lot of people are against that idea.
Well, if I feel like a horror movie, I'll watch Alien, but if I want like an action movie, I'll watch Aliens.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you want to be really depressed, just watch Alien 3.
This is true.
And the first 5 minutes is depressing in that movie.
It's so depressing.
Like, too depressing.
Yeah. I mean, I won't spoil it.
I hate it when they do that in movies.
You know, they kill off
the next movie, they just kill off all the good characters from the last movie, and it's just like not satisfying at all.
Well, technically, only 2 out of the 4 died.
Yeah, because Bishop kind of lived.
Yeah, until Ripley killed him in a really depressing scene.
Yeah.
Spoilers for a 30-year-old movie or 20-year-old movie. Oh wait, that's 30 years.
91, I think, or something.
92. It's like, yeah, it's 30 years old, I think, or 20.
God damn it!
Every single one of these movies, they always are on the radio saying there's a 2-headed, there's a 3-headed, there's a 5-headed, well, actually not a 5-headed, but there's a 6-headed shark after me.
That's what I do not get. Why would you say that there's a 2-headed shark or a 6-headed shark? Just say there's something attacking me.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand being under pressure, but even then, I probably would just say, well, there's a crocodile, or there's pirates, even, or like something, or just something that you don't know what it is.
The ship is sinking.
Okay.
Because like I'm at the part where he's getting the boat, like the little dinghy boat, I think, or he's about to get it. Oh wait, no, I'm at the part where he says there's a 2-headed shark attacking me. Shit.
Yeah, I paused it, but it's just crazy. Like, why would you say that? I like in the third one when they actually believe him. It's like, okay.
Well, that's because it was attacking a big cruise ship. Doesn't that one have the highest body count?
Yeah, it has like nearly 100 people.
Yeah, and then 5-headed only has like 20.
2 to 6-headed. But I think I counted the research facility too, because that blew up, and they said how many people were in it near the opening, so I added that with the rest of the kills. There's like 50 people in that research facility, not including the ones that lived afterwards or the ones that were already dead. So it's like 45, 50 people or so.
Yeah, I hope we get another one of these movies soon.
Yeah, maybe with a little bit bigger of a body count, but still have a small cast, but make
maybe have it like attack like a water park. I don't know.
Well, I kind of wanted the idea of a smaller 4-headed or 7-headed shark swimming through a cruise ship, like it's sinking and swimming up the cruise ship.
Yeah, it could work. Or like maybe have like a hurricane hit like Florida and then have it just invade the whole state of Florida.
Yeah. You know what would be cool is if they had 2 multi-headed sharks, 2 7-headed sharks, one big one.
I remember you told me that like when 6-headed shark images came out, and like one image it looked smaller than another image, so
yeah,
it had a baby or something.
Yeah, it would be cool if they had 2 7-headed sharks. One's outside. This part where the guy gets eaten, then he is still alive, then he gets eaten again. Cole, I mean.
Oh yeah, I'm at the part where they're tearing apart Cole or whatever.
Yeah, me too.
I guess he's the villain of the movie, I guess.
Yeah. Well, like, if they had a 7-headed shark where it was inside a boat, and then there's another 7-headed shark where it's outside the boat, So that way they can't they can't run away from the shark and they can't jump off the boat. Like one's smaller, one's bigger. That'd be pretty cool.
I mean, whatever happened to Sharktopus, man?
That too. The last one came out the same year as the last Mega Shark movie came out.
Yeah, those piss me off because they tease another one at the end of it.
Yeah,
It
like
literally
Shark.
says in last Mega Shark will return, like it's Avengers or something.
Yeah.
And then Sharktopus, it ends with a baby Sharktopus again. So
Yeah, they were teasing Sharktopus versus Mermantula.
and then don't even get me started on Cobra Gator.
I found the trailer. That's about it.
There's a trailer.
Yeah, I'll link it to you after.
Is it a good trailer?
It spoils a lot of the kills, but it's an okay trailer. It's kind of like Shark and Saw's trailer. It's got the same music. Huh?
Yeah, send it to me whenever you can. I never seen that.
Yeah, I posted it on the Fans of Sci-Fi Channel Original Movies page. I don't know if you're a part of it or not, but
No, I don't think so. It's
Yeah.
like a Facebook group.
Yeah, I tried to upload the trailer, but I couldn't download it. Wouldn't let me. Oh, man.
Well, they're all splitting up from the earthquake and the shark attacking them.
Yeah, and then Carmen Electra and Charlie kind of find this observation bridge for like tourists. Oh, they're not there yet. I'm at the part where the two girls are on the dock.
Oh yeah, I am too. Like,
Where,
oh, we're safe.
yeah, like it's can't come to the shallows. That's what they said, and that's what it did. It didn't go near the shallows. Oh wait,
It did. It looks smaller there, though. Oh.
it does. It really does.
It'd be cool, like, if they did have like what you said, like two seven-headed sharks.
Hmm.
But what if at the end they fought each other?
Or maybe one of them grew more than 7 heads and it went crazy and ate the little one.
Yeah.
Like it grew like maybe 10 heads, became that ball shark we talked about earlier.
Or just do like a shark swarm, but it's just a bunch of multi-headed sharks.
Or multi-headed Sharknado.
I feel like Sharknado will come back one day.
Yeah, I think it'll be a serious remake would be kind of cool.
Like made by like Warner Brothers.
No, I mean like a darker, more serious movie. Oh yeah,
I think it would be really ironic if they eventually rebooted Sharknado and made it with like a completely new cast. But for cameos, they had the people from like the first movie.
kind of like they had
as a cameo.
Kind of like they had Steve Gutenberg come in with Lavalantula, and they never did anything with that.
What ever happened to the third one? We never got a third one.
No, I kind of thought of a title would be kind of cool, like Lavalantula ×3 would be kind of cool, like X3.
Yeah, I don't know why we never got a third one.
No, they were becoming pretty popular. Then all of a sudden,
well, the second one wasn't as good as the first one, but I think it's because they had a different director.
Yeah, Mike Mendoza is a pretty good director. He directed Big Ass Spider too.
Yeah, I like the two Spider movies he did.
Yeah.
I don't know where he's doing now though.
Yeah, I'm surprised Big Ass Spider was PG-13, to be honest. It was pretty nasty.
Yeah, I haven't watched that in years.
Mm. I love when they released it at Walmart and it was called Big Something Spider. It wasn't like, I don't remember what they called it, but it was not Big Ass Spider because it'd be too offensive.
Yeah, but if you just bought it like off Amazon, it said Big Ass Spider.
Yeah, I have that on Blu-ray, where it says Big Ass Spider.
I kind of like how you see the shark in the background just slowly swimming towards them.
Yeah, it's like, I'm gonna get you guys anyway.
I mean, that would be terrifying.
That would.
Oh, there's the church scene.
Yeah.
And it's buffering again. Jesus.
Want to enjoy a movie on Amazon? Too bad!
It's literally never done this in the last, like, 2 years.
Maybe because we're recording a Skype call at the same time.
I don't know, it just seems like the world doesn't want me to do this stream.
Like yesterday, we could spend about an hour trying to get the stream to work, and it wouldn't work.
Yeah, the thing is, dude, like, I didn't even have dinner. I just had, like, takeout because I figured we'd be doing this, but it didn't work.
Yeah, I would have tried the Skype thing, but I was fast asleep by like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, whatever it was. I had to get up early to get my Weight Center thing done, Weight Watchers thing done.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Congrats on that.
Oh, thanks.
I didn't know if you were doing something for your film school or whatever.
Oh no, no, it was for Weight Watchers, but we were also going to the gym earlier than that, like at 6 or 7 o'clock. So I had to leave really early.
Yeah, a lot of people I know just don't sleep.
Yeah. I mean, I tried to stay up, but it's getting harder with, uh, it's getting harder because, I don't know. I guess I'm just getting older. My eyes are getting more tired.
Oh god, this scene always scared me when I first saw it.
Yeah. Oh, when it's
In
busting on the door.
church.
Yeah.
The thing is, it only kills people in that one corner and just leaves everybody else in the other corner alone.
Well, they're main characters. I
Yeah.
think. I think they. I think the shark couldn't get them both because it had to kind of choose a side because it had to maneuver a certain way. But even then, it probably could have gotten them all.
And she just wastes all of her bullets.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm a little bit past that. I'll wait
No,
like
I'm
five.
right where she's shooting, yeah.
Yeah. Well. Oh,
And he's beating him across.
yeah, that was pretty cool. That's really the most badass thing in the movie. But he dies anyway. It's like, God damn it. I wish he killed one of the heads. Like it was like he broke a piece off the cross and then stabbed it in the head or something. That would have been cool.
Like a piece of the cross got stuck in one of the thighs or something.
Yeah. At least have him go out like a hero instead of a sacrificer. Like you can
Yeah,
do
because in the
both.
next scene, like the shark isn't bleeding or anything.
Nah, a lot of good that.
All these like multiple-headed sharks are like immortal.
Yeah, until you blow them up.
Well, that was the point in the six-headed one. They said, "Oh, it's immortal."
Yeah, but then they blew up
But
all its heads, and it's like, okay, the guy's dead.
well, it sounded hard because the government's like, sharks can live forever, even though they can't.
Yeah.
There's only one species that actually lived a really long time, and that was the Greenland shark, which the oldest one they found was like 430 years old.
Yeah. Well, they had that in Ice Shark, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that movie wasn't that great though, from what I
No,
remember.
it wasn't that great, but it had some decent gore scenes though, like with the guy getting his leg ripped off.
Yeah, it looked weird though.
Yeah, like it looked like a slob of ham, just covered.
Yeah, then he just died.
Yeah, I don't think he would
Megalodon
die
is
that
probably the
fast.
worst asylum shark movie.
Which is,
Megalodon from last year.
yeah, I have that one. And I'm like, it's so boring.
The DVD?
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, I didn't see it on Amazon, but I know there is a DVD.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Madsen is even in it. He's barely contributing.
He's barely in it, but yeah, he gets the final kill against Megalodon.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot who he was. I thought he was somebody else. But then I rewatched Anaconda, and I was like, oh yeah, he was in that.
Yeah, he's also in Cobra Gator.
Really?
Hmm.
Oh god. Why won't they release it?
Well, it's all finished. They're just waiting for Sci-Fi to release it. Roger Corman handed it over to Sci-Fi, and they're still not putting it out there because I guess they don't think it was so well.
Well, they kind of missed their chance by a few years.
Yeah.
They
Well,
should have released it like when the Sharktopus sequels are coming out.
yeah. I think the Cobra Gator was finished like last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it earlier, but or maybe like a little bit before that.
I wasn't excited for Sharktopus versus Dino Shark, but
Yeah, or Sharktopus
I
versus
did
Hermia.
I did find out why Sharktopus versus Dino Shark didn't happen.
Why?
Straight from Roger Corman himself, actually.
Why?
Because it was like, they did pitch the idea, and there was like an actual story for it, but Roger Corman ended up just like, instead he decided to do Sharktopus versus Terracuda. because he didn't think Dino Shark could really pull off a fight.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I think I told you that last time we did a call.
Yeah, I remember you saying something about that.
But then he told me when he sent me the letter like 5 years ago, I think now,
Oh
he said
yeah.
he would repitch it
Yeah. Okay.
because he made him rethink it. I guess I don't know. That hasn't happened yet.
Well, he's in his 90s too, so he's probably not gonna produce too many more movies.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Yeah. Although I don't know, he looks pretty good for his age.
Yeah, what was even the last creature feature he like made? Was it Werewolf?
Yeah, I think so.
Except there's Cobricator, but it's not
But
out.
yeah. Well, technically, that's his
I
last
guess
one.
there's the only thing there is a trailer.
Yeah.
I know there was images of it, which it looked really cool.
Yeah. But I think the snake looks pretty good when it moves. Not the best, but it looks pretty interesting.
Like on par with Pranaconda.
Now, Piranaconda looks a lot more real when it moves, I thought.
Yeah, whenever you watched it, I was like, this is actually pretty good. I kind of forgot about this movie.
Yeah. I used to love the hell out of it.
I know, I think your Skype said Pranaconda on it somewhere.
Oh,
Oh, is this the part where they're trying to like light a gas tank with like a wet shirt?
and then she gets her head bitten off later on. She's still trying to light it. It's like, what? Only in the world of two-headed shark attack.
I did actually write a letter to the producer of all these Asylum movies once, like
David
David
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah.
I never got a letter back though.
Well, I don't know. He's a busy guy.
And it's buffering again. The last 5 minutes, it's buffering.
Of course it is. You would think of the last 5 minutes.
She's just being the gas tank and it's frozen.
I just saw where she got ripped there. Her head got ripped off.
Oh no, I'm not at that yet.
Yeah, when I watched this for the first time, I remember I was counting each person that died. I was like, I think there was like 26 deaths, and then I put my first video kill count up of it, and it was like actually 26, and it got thousands of views. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of cool when you get over 1,000 views on a video.
Yeah,
This happened to me once.
When that started to happen, I noticed that I should probably do more creature features. Because before that, I was only doing like horror movie music videos, and they weren't getting too much attention. So.
Okay, I'm at the part where it's like about to eat her.
Oh.
They're just telling her it's not going to work.
Which it probably wouldn't. Actually, it definitely wouldn't.
Well, apparently how they killed the shark in Jaws wouldn't work either.
Yeah, but this is even more far-fetched.
Yeah, well, to do it, shark.
I keep trying to find logic in this
movie. I remember hearing that you wanted to do like a two-headed shark, like head to head or whatever.
Yeah, then do
I never
three-headed.
thought that they would make a sequel to this. I always thought, oh, they'll just let this be a standalone.
Yeah, I knew if they were to do it, they should have done another two-headed shark, and then have the third movie be three-headed shark, and so on.
And they did not do that at all.
No, I was like, oh, jeez. But then I saw the trailer for Three-Headed Shark Attack, and I was like, holy shit.
Well, I remember that one. They had it like it could go on land, but not for long.
Yeah.
And then what I think they should have done, a five-headed, was when it was attacking the surfers.
Go on
They
land.
should have had it go on land and kill all the beachgoers.
Yeah.
And like show that, oh, it can go on land more, and then six-headed, it can just walk on land.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have anyone left to tell you how it killed people that we didn't get to see die.
We can figure it out just by looking.
Yeah, I love how it just bites the motor and it blows up. It's like, what?
This is the part where it keeps changing the head.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's on the left side right now, but then it's on the right side in the next scene.
Yeah. It's brilliant, I tell you. Brilliant.
I don't think they would screw that up. I mean, somebody had to make the effects for all that.
Yeah, actually, the guy who did it was, I think, Joseph J. Lawson or Steve Clark, and they're both pretty good at doing effects, especially now. But back here, it's like, holy shit.
Oh my god, it's buffering again. Oh no, no, never mind.
It's
Alright,
like,
Shark's about to blow up.
yeah, my shark already blew up on my version, on my copy. Um, yeah, it's.
No, now it's dead. But they show the explosion like twice.
I hate when movies do that. Like, here's one explosion. Here's the same explosion, but again.
Like Transformers.
I have never seen one of those movies. I never will.
I've seen all of them. I enjoyed them when I first saw them. That was because I was younger.
And there's got to be something said about this movie. The end credits on this kick-ass, and the lead singer actually died recently of heart failure or heart attack. So I actually was friends with him on Facebook since this movie came out. Around then, I posted the song on YouTube, and he became my friend on Facebook. Matt, can you hear me? You still there?
Hello?
Hey.
I lost connection again.
Oh. Yeah, I was saying how the end credits song, I posted it on YouTube, and then the singer actually contacted me and became my friend on Facebook, and then he recently passed away of a heart attack or a heart failure or something.
Oh, recently?
Yeah, very, like, this year.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's kind of why I wanted to start with this one, because I wanted to shout him out. Matthew Arner was his name.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised because, like, oh, you want to redo all the commentaries for these movies? Because I know you did them last year.
Yeah, I do, because I have to review them again, and then this is going on my other channel with almost 45,000 subs, so that's not on that channel
Yeah.
anymore. So
I'm figuring you're probably just gonna not post on Horror Show Entertainment anymore, right?
unless this channel is taken down for copyright reasons, I will not post on Horror Show Entertainment anymore.
Well, that's good, I guess, because that channel didn't really grow that much.
No, I mean, it started growing when I left. I'm like, nah, it's not happening. Because then if I choose to stay, it'll stop growing.
It's literally buffering the credits. No, it's the credits. It's okay.
Hmm.
Oh, no, there's the guy's name, Matthew Arner.
Yeah, he passed away. Did I say his name? I thought
I
I.
think you did, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he was pretty cool. He said he always wanted to hang out with me when I was younger. I'm like, I can't come out to where you live because I have no car. I'm only like 20 years old. I can't even go drink.
I have a car.
Yeah.
Do you have a car now?
You get in contact with me. I can hang out with you. Forget Brian. um, but yeah, that was two-headed shark attack.
I like how, like, the testing, like, the name they used for the movie during production was just 6,000 Teeth.
That's pretty cool actually. I can see why they changed it though. Because in
Well,
the
they do that
sequel,
with movies, though, don't they? So, like, movies will do it so you keep it a secret, the title.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty enjoyable movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna we can go over a little bit of it and then we'll end it. But when I end it, we don't have to hang up because let's just stop recording. So what I think of it, what I've always thought of it was pretty poorly put together, but it's still a fun jumbled mess to watch.
Yeah. Now, it would be cool if in Tremor 7, if they do go underwater, we see it attack a shark.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But, I don't know.
They should have it set in the Bahamas or Mexico or something, or even Africa again, because they have a lot of oceans there.
Well, apparently Tremor 7 is happening.
Yeah, I know. With Michael Gross returning.
Yeah, because he was talking about it. Like, so he said it would come out this year, but I doubt it'll come out this year.
Maybe. It could be announced in April that they're gonna come out with it.
Yeah,
Because that
just
still
I
gives.
haven't heard anything filming yet. So
Yeah, the fifth one came out in October, so that's quite a ways away. So
then again, I don't want to rush it because the last one wasn't that great.
no, it really wasn't. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Two-Headed Shark Attack. Do you have a rating you want to give it out of 5 or 10 or whatever?
I guess I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5 as like a movie. Yeah,
Yeah, I'll probably give it like a 2 out of 5.
like just the same amount of heads as it has.
All right, well, I think that's gonna wrap up this edition of Horror Show Host Watches. Um, with
Oh, is this gonna be
co-host.
the first episode?
Yeah, it is. It actually is for this channel.
Oh, that's neat.
So, with that being said, Lion Brian Gatto, host of Lion Brian Gatto, the horror show host. Make sure to like my Twitter and Facebook fan pages, as well as go to my Patreon and support me on there. I have no supporters yet, but I'm waiting any day now. And to leave comments and subscribe. You're supposed to say subscribe.
Subscribe.
There we go.